Hello everyone and welcome back to Love All Tactical. Today we will be cleaning the AR-15. So I'll show you how to break it down, give it a quick clean, put her back together, send her off. So, stay tuned, we'll get this thing cleaned up, we'll see how she does. Quick little breakdown, I'm going to be using some Winchester Gun Wipes. These are some of my favorite. I mean, you can use either, whatever brand, just the wipes in general are really nice and easy to use. Clp Cleaner. This stuff's great. Use it on some cotton swabs, maybe a microfiber towel, however I want to use it really. It really helps break all that carbon buildup down. It's great. Also got some of the Hoppies gun lube, and then I've got the same thing but in an aerosol can. So we'll get into this thing, start cleaning it, and get her ready for the range. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is disassemble the rifle. Go over here, got your takedown pin, pull that guy out, pivot pin, pull that guy out, separate the lower from the upper. Alright, we're ready to break this down some more. So, you take the charging handle out here, pull this out, it's going to come with your bolt carrier group. Take that guy. And then this guy, and there we go. We now have her stripped and ready for a good cleaning. Since I purchased this rifle, I have not cleaned it. I've wiped it down with a little bit of lube here and there, but other than that, I really just wanted to see how much crap this thing can take. Palmetto State Armory is really well known for very price affordable firearms and just great quality. So I have been thoroughly impressed with it, and especially the way I've treated it. It's been amazing. So let's get this thing all cleaned up. I've got some gloves just because this thing is really dirty. I probably spent 1,500 rounds through this thing, and she's dirty. She's dirty. So let's get ready. Let's get this thing cleaned up. First thing we're going to use is some of this Clp Cleaner. A little bit different procedure than what I did on the pistol video, but I really want to make sure this thing gets good and clean. So I'm going to soak it down with some of that cleaner, and I'll let it sit there. And then once it's sat there for a little bit, I'll go to town with the brush and just kind of scrub the heck out of it. So let's get some of that cleaner on there. Yep. Alright, let this side sit for now. Now, charging handle, they don't get that dirty. I mean, they do, but really this thing, just wipe it down really good. As you can see, like I said, this thing is dirty. Just barely wiping off the bolt carrier group, trying to get on some of that good cleaner. So, move on to these Winchester Gun Wipes here. You will see how dirty this thing is. Just give it a good wipe down. Try to hit all the edges. This is where your gas key is going to go, so make sure everything's good and clean. No obstructions. Mind you, these rifles, they puke all over themselves. They are a gas chambered system, and they just love throwing up all over themselves. Alright, looks pretty good. No excess carbon buildup. Alright, let's put her to the side. Now this will be the dirtiest part of the gun, is the actual chamber, because this is the self. This is the part where it literally just pukes all over itself, like I said. It's extremely hard to see in there, so I do apologize. I'll just show you how dirty that thing really is, and how much carbon buildup gets on there. little wipe down, we'll move on to some of the CLP, get it on some of these cotton swabs, we'll get in there, scrub it down. Alright, I've got me some CLP on here, just going to get her in here, give her some good wipe downs, make sure to move that cleaner everywhere. Alrighty, she is getting there, so slowly but surely we're getting in there. So be as it is, I like to just take a little bit, put a little dab on there since this is the cleaner, and then just kind of go to town. Especially working in there where the bolt carrier group gets. Make sure everything is nice and clean. No obstructions in the chamber. Alright, giving it a little bit of a scrub down. Let's go through, wipe it again with the towels, and then we'll go from there. On to the Winchester wipes again. So, let's see how much we've got actually cleaned out of here since the first wipe. It's not very hard. I know a lot of people complain about cleaning their guns. I actually thoroughly enjoy it. It's just part of it. If you're going to go shooting, you're going to go cleaning when you're done. So, just kind of the way of life, right? Yeah. You go to the bathroom, you normally flush, don't you? Same premise here. You gotta wipe. Alrighty, so I'll go ahead and reuse this towel here. Let's just give this thing a good scrubbing. Oh yeah, you can already see it coming off there. Right through the cloth. Always get every little bit cleaned. Now, if this thing was a lot worse, I would completely take apart the bolt and clean it from there. But it's really not that bad, and I'm going to be shooting it possibly tomorrow, for sure the next day. So, no sense in doing all that when I'm just going to get it re-dirtied, right? Alright, and this is the area that I was scrubbing on the chamber, where the bolt carrier group slides in there. And I will clean these fins really good as well, just to keep any of that carbon build off in between them and from building up back into the chamber. Alright, yeah, she looks good. Alrighty, so we're going to build this up. We're back together. First thing you're going to do is charging handle. It's got the little notches on the side. Slides in here. Goes right into the groove. I push it in just a little bit. That way you have enough room to put your bolt carrier group. Now, I was cleaning it. Notice how the bolt is pushed in. I'll pull it out. That way the key slides and it's not cutting on the side. Put that right in there. And she is all set. All clean, no lube. So we'll get this thing lubed up here in a minute. Once we get this lower finished, we'll lube everything up, make sure it racks all right, and then from there, she's ready to go. Alrighty, now the lower isn't as bad as the actual upper. It is fairly dirty, but not as bad as what one would think. So what I'm going to do is we're going to wipe all this stuff down, clean everything. Definitely make sure it's in the safe position. That way if you do happen to hit the trigger, your hammer doesn't come up and mess anything up. You really don't want that to happen. So let's get this thing wiped down, get it all cleaned up, and then we'll put it back together. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and push on this little detent down here, and that is going to allow you to get your buffer tube, your buffer spring and weight out. These aren't as dirty as what you would think, but still needs a little bit of cleaning on there. As you can see, some carbon buildup from the bolt. Use one of these and just give the whole thing a good wipe down. Spring, weight, and all. Now that we've got the cleaner on there, go ahead and take your brush, scrub what you need to. Always good to do it. Mama said AR-15s is so ornery because they got all them parts and no brush to brush them with. There we go. She's all clean. Got a bunch of oil all over her from those rim wipes or from the Winchester wipes. Let's wipe this thing down with a dry cloth. We'll get her back together, get her lubed up, and she'll be ready for the range. Alright, we've got her all wiped up. She's nice and dry. Ready to go. So let's get this thing back together. First thing we're going to do, put the buffer spring and weight in here. Just slide it all the way in there. Give it a good push. And as long as your detent stays up like it's supposed to, quick and easy. Now we'll move on and let's get these two pieces put together. Start with your pivot pen. And takedown pin. Now we can rack it. Everything seems to function just fine. And definitely tell she's a little dry. Needs some lube, as always. Like I say, if it moves, it needs lubes. So, one way you can do it is you can either use the actual lube, or I like using the lubricating oil that's in the spray can. It seems to not run as much as the other kind, but it could just be brand. Either way, I like this because it seems it gets where it needs to go. Take this in here, give her a couple shots, and right there is just about it. Let's rack this thing back a couple times. Well, she's lubed, she's clean, she's ready for the range. That about wraps it up for this one. Simple breakdown, clean, reassemble, ready for the range. So, if anybody has any questions, please put them in the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer them for you. This is my Palmetto State Armory build. First time actually cleaning it, so glad you could all enjoy and watch me. So I will be taking this back to the range, and we will be just putting it through some hell. Yeah. That's about it for this video, everybody. Thank you for watching. It was a quick breakdown, clean, and reassemble of this rifle. Like I said, this is a 20-inch AR-15 Palmetto State Armory build, PA-15. It's a very nice rifle. I highly recommend it to anyone who's looking into getting into the entry-level rifles, or just really wanted an AR and on a budget, because these things are really cost effective and they are really, really nice. All total, I mean, you could have less than 500 in a complete build. I mean, if you play it out right and you're looking for deals, checking out on the daily deals, you can definitely get one for right up underneath it. So, like I said, if you guys have any questions, put them in the comment section below. Be glad to answer them. Thank you all for watching. We really do appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for weekly content. Till then, we'll see you all next time.
Yeah.